welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Akode Enyase, the CEO Soft Touch Classic Wear. So today on this channel, I'll be teaching you how to draft, cut, and sew. So draw your chair closer to this video, listen attentively, try and click on the subscribe button, follow and comment so that you will not miss out on any video posted on this channel. So now let's begin by showing the beginners the materials you'll be using for their fashion. Way forward, you're going to be needing your pattern paper. Can you see that? Pattern paper. I will advise white pattern paper. I will not advise brown, because white pattern paper is always clearer while drafting than using brown paper. I'll be showing you the essential materials needed as a beginner. Always remember, there are some certain material you'll be needing for this work to make it smooth and easier for you. So now let's go. The first material, you all know that it is your tape rule, because this is what you're going to use to measure your client. Without this, there's no way forward for your dress to be ready or to make. So now I want to quickly explain some certain tricks using tape rule. You see this tape rule and this tape rule, they are called tape rule, but there are some little changes in it that you may not even think maybe there is an error in it or not. Let me quickly explain that. So this tape rule now, when you are drafting anything on your pattern, make sure the tape rule you started your work with is what you should use to end your work. What did I mean by that? You are using this on your pattern drafts. You should use it to transfer your pattern to your fabric. At the same time, this tape rule should be the same thing that will follow you down to your sewing machine to join your dresses together while measuring the hip side, the armhole side, and all that before joining. This is what you're going to be using. So in the other way around, if you use this on your pattern drafts, you can never use this to transfer your draft on your fabric or to use it to sew on your machine. No, there will be an error. At the end of the day, you'll be saying that my gown, one part is longer than one part. This area, there is a flop there. It is because you didn't take note of the little mistake, which is using of different tape rule to complete a dress. So, way forward, you'll be needing your measurement book. This is the book, kind of book. You can use any book of your choice, your pen or your pencil. Pencil is not advisable because it can easily use. Next tool is your scissors. So there is a secret behind you having different scissors, maybe 2, 3, 4 scissors. The reason is that you must have one scissors for your fabric cuts, and you should have one for your paper or draft pattern cuts. Is that taking one for your fabric, one for your pattern draft? Because paper damages scissors, while fabric on its own has its own power. I think you should be able to understand. Okay, you'll be needing your tailor chalk. So don't mind me, I make use of this because I work a lot, and me using all those tiny chalk may not be showing my fabric as I want. So I use this fabric or tailor chalk as well. You'll be needing this. You'll be needing your thread. I will advise you to always get this original thread, because if you are using this kind of thread to make your dress, there won't be an maybe delay or error of my thread are just moving. This thread is just cutting off. What can I do to it? Some will say that go and dip it inside water, but if you're making use of original thread, there won't be any delay while making your dress. So another thing is your seam ripper. Seam ripper. I will advise seam ripper to blade. Don't make use of blade as a beginner. Make use of seam ripper. Even professional people are not using blade to cut off some thread and all that. Make use of your seam ripper. When you get to your to the shop where they sell material, just ask for seam ripper. It will make your work neat and faster while using some areas that you make mistake. And also if you're making a dress whereby you will need to pass elastic, so this is safety pin. You can have as many as you want or as you can afford as well. So you'll be needing your rulers, straight rulers. Me, I love to use this ruler in particular because it's very long. If you cannot afford the iron one or the steel, or can you see it has been numbered? Can you see it has been numbered from 1 to 44? Yeah, to 44. So the plastic one also is there. This one is called pattern master. Yes, it's called pattern master. This is combination of straight ruler, hip curve, and armhole curve. But at the same time, if you're going to be making use of this armhole curve, the hip curve, you have to be very careful. They work for pattern draft. I will advise you to get the hip curve. This area is representing this as well, but you can see that the shape here is kind of clear than here. At the same time, this is armhole curve on its own. This also has armhole curve, but it will not be able to give you what this. It won't be able to give you what this is going to give you. Do you get? Moving forward, you're going to be making use of your zip, as you all know. Only if you are making a stretch fabric, that is where you can decide not to put zip. As a beginner, make sure any fabric you're going to cut, make sure you're adding your hairstay. This is an hairstay, not clothes, not a fabric. It is hairstay. It has a gum area here where you're going to place on your fabric. After cutting, you're going to make use of your iron to press it. Don't forget, you're going to be needing your pressing iron. So don't mind my high point. So now, this iron is very, very important in your fashion career. Any part you cut in your fabric, make sure you press it. You cut, press. You cut, press. As a beginner, you are to work with a stiff and strong fabric in order for you to have a better result in any dress you're making. An example of this stiff and strong fabric I'm talking about is Ankara fabric. Ankara fabric is one of the fabric you should work with as a beginner, and also you should work with non-stretchy crepe, and at the same time you can work with checkers, non-stretchy checkers. You can work with chinos, non-stretchy chinos. You can work with Mikado material and the likes. So in my next class, I'll be teaching the beginners how to measure completely, how to measure perfectly. So stay tuned, and thank you for staying till this time. I remain my humble self, Akonde Enyade, the CEO, Soft Touch Classic Wears. Don't forget to click on the subscription button to help us grow, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell in order for you to be notified whenever I drop a new video. Thank you, and I love you.